Welcome to the Yossi Schmidt Show, presented by Team World Supporter. In this week's episode, I discuss the fact that Joe Biden is now our president, and now is not the time to give up. The country is entering a new era. The Democrats are controlling the House, the Senate, and the presidency. Many Republicans are asking, is there anything that can be done? What can be done? It looks like nothing. This country is going to go down the drains. We're going to be bankrupt. We're going to do who knows what. What can be done? I'm here to tell you what to do. Now's not the time to give up. Now's not the time to lament. Now's the time to step up to the plate and be the American that we all deserve to be. Anytime we hear the government's about to do something against the Constitution, call our governors, call our senators, call our congresspeople, and demand that they stand up to protect the Constitution that they claimed and they swore to do. Call them now. Make sure to memorize their numbers. Make sure to memorize their addresses. Make sure to memorize their email addresses. Put their number on speed dial. Call them day in, day out, and remind them of the job that they promised to do. This is not the time to be violent. This is not the time to threaten. This is the time to protest peacefully. The Constitution says you're allowed to protest peacefully. Protest outside their offices. Protest outside their offices with numerous people. This is the time to chant and say, remember the job that you said you were going to do. Remember the job that you swore you were going to do. This is the time to do it. This is the time to be the American that you wanted to be. This is the time to be the American to protect your kids' America. This is what we're supposed to be doing. And if they do nothing, we have the power of the elections. We will vote them out and vote the people that we want in and make them promise that they will uphold the Constitution unlike their predecessors. This is what we're supposed to be doing. This is what democracy is. We have the power. When President Trump took office 4 years ago, he said he's taking the power from Washington and giving it to the people. Because the people are the ones that are supposed to have the power. The people are the ones that are supposed to keep the government in check. This is why we need our social media platforms like Parler, CloudHub, Gab, and others. Because we need to be able to say whatever we need to say. We need to decide what's misinformation, not the platforms. We get to decide what it is. And this is how we are going to get together and plan to protest peacefully outside our elected officials' offices. This is why we need it. And that's what the left knows why we need it. And that's what they're trying to stop. They're trying to stop us from protesting peacefully. Now's not the time to attack any of these platforms. Now's the time to be there for the platform. Yes, you could go to teamworldsupporter.com's reviews and make an educated decision which platform to go. But now's not the time to say that this platform is better than the other. This platform is a terrible platform. Now's the time to help every one of these platforms succeed. We must remember not to treat President Biden like the Democrats treated President Trump. Now's the time to respect the president, respect the elected officials. We can protest peacefully, but we cannot treat these elected officials with disrespect. This episode is sponsored by Anchor. Anchor is a free app that allows you to record a podcast straight from your phone or your computer. Very easy to use. It distributes your podcast to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and many others. You can make money from it with no minimum listenership. It's very simple to use. Just download the app today or go to anchor.fm and get started today. Thank you again for sponsoring. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. Please remember to subscribe to us, follow us wherever you listen to podcasts, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you so much.